What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Fuck.
Take two. You want me to do it?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. I want to start it.
Okay.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to our top 15 zombies maps. I will be doing World at War through Black Ops 2 because I really didn't get into Black Ops 3 and 4 zombies. I played 9 and Shadows of Evil, but he'll be doing the entire zombies. But let's get into it. 15, starting off with a very simple map, not much to explore. Nuketown Zombies.
That's it.
That's it.
Nuketown. My 15 is classified, and I put it over 5, which 5 is not going to be on my list. I put it over 5 because it has a starting room, like an actual starting room, and it's way easier than 5 because 5 only got like around 20 because it was way too hard.
14 was Shinonuma. Not going much into it. I just didn't play this one a lot, and I couldn't put it any higher.
14 is Garage Crovey, just for the fact that everybody loves it. I didn't really play it because it was too big, and that's probably when I stopped playing zombies. Yeah.
13, we both put Ascension.
I really like Ascension because it has PhD flopper and the thunder gun, and you can flop off the top of the map. But it was very, very easy, and it got very boring after around 30.
12 for me, I had Call of the Dead. It's a very different map at the time, at least. You got to play with some actors and actresses, including I think Danny Trejo.
Yeah.
And they were followed around by big menacing George.
I hate George. I hate George.
He's classic for zombies.
12, I'm gonna get the Giant just because it was really fun when Black Ops 3 came out. Except it was actually really easy too because all you had to do was get a sniper and pack a puncher and then sit on the little rail at the teleporter, and you could just sit there for until around 60.
Number 11 for me, I had Shangri-La. Basically, I just run around shooting the monkeys on this map. Don't tell PETA on me, I love animals, but I just ran around. I'd jump in the water every now and then, splish splashing, but I just had fun on this map, but I couldn't put it any higher.
Did you ever play the remastered one?
No.
The remastered one has fires. I guess the original one had it, but the remastered one's pretty good. But I hate Shangri-La. This is one of my least favorite maps. My number 11 is Mob of the Dead, which I know y'all love it. Everybody in the zombies community loves it. It was okay for me. I don't know why everybody likes it. It's just a normal map to me. You just run around in a jail with a blundergat, you shoot zombies, you run around in that little cafeteria, and you're basically invincible with the acid gat and the shield. I don't know why people like it so much. That's what happens.
Number 10, I'll take a shot at you, Origins. I just never really had fun on the map. It was good classic people and zombies with what's his name and the other what's his name and what's his name and what's his name. Can't think of him. But Richtofen. But I just ran under the robot and would shoot its foot. That's all I like to do.
My number 10 is Call of the Dead. And Call of the Dead was one of the first zombie maps I played. It's definitely the first DLC zombie map I played. And it was really fun when I first started playing it until I learned that George never goes away no matter what. And also that the wonder weapons are the worst in the game.
You can kill George.
Yeah, but he just comes back next round.
But you can kill him so he goes away.
But he doesn't.
Plot hole. 9 for me was the very first where it started. Nachtstern Toten. It's a very small map, of course, but it's just where it all started, and it has to be in the top 10 for me just off of symbolism and its meaning to the zombies.
That's biased at its best, people.
Not
if Not was the 5th map ever created, it'd be the worst map of all time, and that's just a fact.
You just gotta put it there. It's where it all started.
I don't care where it started. I care about what maps are good and what I like to play.
You gotta do it.
Number 9 is Shadows of Evil. This map would have been higher if you could pack a punch the Wonder Weapon, but they patched that and it made the map drop pretty far for me. I don't know why they would do that, why they would purposely take ammo out of a gun on a high round when you know that people are going to get to a high round because the map's not that hard. So Shadows of Evil is number 9. I know a lot of people love that too, and a lot of people hate it. Yeah, that's all I got to
Calm
say.
down. You're getting worked up, brother. Number 8 for me is Moon. It also brought something very different to zombies, going up into space, having the astronaut zombies, I guess.
Oh, I hate that thing.
Was it ever? Were they zombies or were they just?
I don't know what it was. It was a different name every time.
But yeah, it brought something different to the game, and it's number 8.
My number 8 is Buried. Buried was really fun despite how easy it was. I mean, there's a bunch of things. You can sit on top of the bank with a paralyzer and never die. Or you could sit back there with a jug and like the little
Back of the corner.
sound wave thing that just shoots the zombies for you. But like the getting the pack-a-punch was fun. There's never been anything like that. There's a way to get free perks, so you can get every perk in the game. You had, what was his name? Brutus? No, not Brutus. What's his name?
Cletus.
The hillbilly.
Come on, you can.
There's nothing like that. Buried brought something new to the table, but it's just not the best to me.
7 is actually 5. It was a different game too. You had actual real people in the game, like John F. Kennedy, the GOAT president. Who?
Castro.
Fidel Castro. And it was just fun to play. He said it's a very hard map, so he doesn't have it up. But me, I personally enjoy and rank off of the fun and the memories behind them, and whether they were good or not. Because even if it's hard, it doesn't mean it's not good. So
I had no fun memories of 5. Therefore, 5 is not on my list.
because he was just too hard for him.
My number 7 is Darius. This is probably a lot of people's number 1. I didn't really like it all that much. I mean, it's okay. I mean, you got the Wonderwaff, and you got a place to train, and you have 3 teleporters, and that's about it. I don't know why everybody loves it so much.
Number 6 is also Darius for me, and same thing with him. I love the Wonderwaff, but
There ain't nothing to do on that map.
yeah. But, I mean,
Which
it's a
is-
very good map, and I see why people like it, but it's just not my favorite.
Yeah. My number 6 is Dire Eyes, which is the first DLC for the Black Ops 2 zombies, and a lot of people hate it, but other than the fact that you can fall off of a skyscraper, and you can slide off of it as well with a liquefier. If you don't do that, the map is really fun. What'd you say?
I said don't get caught slipping.
Don't get caught slipping,
Yeah.
and you can have a good time with Dire Eyes.
I love the free perks thing too. Number 5, my top 5 is gonna get a little Black Ops 2 heavy. That's my favorite Call of Duty of all time, and that's where I played the most zombies at. Might be a little controversial to some, but number 5 is Transit. I love what you had to do, get on the bus, go through all of the zombies maps or whatever that were on there. And I love doing the Easter eggs and all of that, going against the Avocadra. I believe that was his name, the Electric Man.
Yeah.
And I mean, I used to know like all the little Easter eggs, and me and my buddy, we got so high and like had so many kills. We were playing just.
They got to a high round. Not the other thing.
Anyways,
You gotta listen to. He said, "Y'all got so high."
we were playing, and we were playing on just in our own lobby, and the guy got mad because we didn't revive him, and he ended the match, and I will never remember that. Screw you, Sharpay.
He will never remember that as he tells the story.
I'll never forget that.
Ouch. Transit was a very good idea, a very awful execution. If you go outside the city limits, you will get killed by a gremlin.
Excuse me, this isn't in your top 5. Don't hate on me. Read your top 5.
I need to talk about Transit.
No, read your top 5. This is my list.
Number 5 is IX or 9 from Black Ops 4.
Number 5 is actually 9.
It was a good map. I like kind of Greek mythology, so when it came out, I was like, yeah, this is kind of cool. I was like trying to move it because my elbow was trying to go there.
Not Michael Beasley, baby.
And I kind of like Greek mythology, so I thought it was fun whenever it came out. And then I figured out how to build the little scorpion shooter, the Tryhard or something like that. And I was one of the first ones to figure out how to get to a high round. And I posted that video on YouTube on a different channel. All you do is you get the shotgun and you upgrade it, and then you run around the starting room, and it's pretty fun because it's not too easy, but it's not too hard.
Number four is Buried for me. I loved the concept that it brought with it, the ghost in the house that you'd have to run through, and I think you also got a free perk if you made it through there without getting hurt. I liked messing with Leroy.
Leroy, that's his name, Leroy.
And having him take out everybody for you. It was so sad when he was getting attacked, it made me want to cry. But 4 is Buried.
My number 4 is Der Eisendrache. I'm not going to say I played this map a lot, but when I played it, I did have fun getting the lightning bow. I tried to get to a high round, but I always died on like 50 because I never really figured out how to train. I know you train in the little middle place, but I just couldn't do it. But it was really fun when I did play, having the anti-gravity stuff, and then the how you upgraded your bows was really good.
Number 3.
Just say Kino.
Number 3, Kino. It was a very fun time, and I had fun playing it, but as said before, I like the other 2 better.
My number 3 is Moon, and Moon is one of the maps that you either love or hate. When I first played it, I couldn't stand this map. I didn't understand why it was a map at all. But then when you get good at it, it's really fun. Which I'm not that good at it because I still don't know how to like deactivate the excavators at all. So whenever that happens, I literally just have to run around in the station until it's done. But the zap guns, really good. The wave gun is really good. Moon is pretty hard, so it's good for like better zombies players, and it's not very fun if you're not good at zombies.
Number 2, Mob of the Dead. Number 2, Mob of the Dead. Number 2 and number 1 could be switched, but I just have it this way. Mob of the Dead was a very fun time playing. It's one of my favorite maps, getting across and getting onto the plane and flying and crashing and having to go against all those hordes of zombies down there. It's a very fun time.
I just don't see why people like Mob of the Dead. Like, the story's good and all, but what happens when you build a plane
I
and
also
you get
love
to the bridge?
The tomahawk they had on it.
Oh,
I
yeah,
can't remember
tomahawk.
what they had. They called it on
Hell's
there.
Retriever
Yeah.
and Hell's Redeemer when you upgrade it.
Oh, you know so much about it.
I like zombies. Number 2, which is going to be a lot of people's number 1, is Origins. Map was really fun. I hated it when it first came out too because I didn't understand how to play. But then I got the ice staff. I had a lot of fun, and then I had to look up on YouTube how to upgrade the ice staff because that's only for next level decoders. But after you upgrade that, it's really fun, and also it's like one of the only zombies maps that you can actually beat and not die at. And it's the end of the storyline. Well, until they redid it.
You should rename this video a Tryhard and a Casual's top 15 zombies.
If you like to do good at zombies, you would probably like my list the best.
If you like to have fun, you can have my list.
If you like to win, my list is better.
You don't ever win in zombies besides Origins.
You win in
besides Origins.
What's your number 1?
Number 1, Die Rise. It's just the GOAT.
That's all you got to say about
It's
the
the
GOAT.
It's just so much fun. It was the new characters that we were brought into with Black Ops 2. It was taking us on a journey. They introduced the Tramplestein, the free perk system that you could get, Who's Who, all of these things. Going across the map, you could fall off, you could do all these things. It was just really fun and it was really different.
Die Rise is good, but it should not be a number 1.
Number 1 is Die Rise for me.
My number 1 is probably 90% of zombie players' first map. It was my first map, and it's Kino. Kino is so fun. I can literally play Kino any day of the week. it is kind of easy, and there's not really anything to do, but the map layout is really good, and it's really good training spot. I mean, you can get the thunder gun and then go on for days. I remember I was trying to get to round 115, and I could only do like one round a day in like the 70s because it took so long to do a round. I got bored, to be honest. But as far as replayability goes, I'll play Kino before I play any other map ever.
Well, my list is personal, and how I like it. It's not meant to be any of y'all's. So,
also, this is not community best zombies maps, or else I'm sure it'd be Origins 1, Mob of the Dead 2, and Kino would probably be like 15. Thank you for watching.
The top 15 of a tryhard and a casual, as you've just found out if you've made it this far.
You don't have to like, comment, or subscribe.
No, actually, can we get this video to 3 likes? Just 3. That's all I'm asking. A measly
I'll
3.
be 1, he'll be 2, so we just need one lucky person to
And
be
it
the
just
third.
needs to be you.
I'll give you 1 million doll hairs. Thank you for watching.